My dear friends, we love you so very much. Are you living your life? Are you getting up and looking forward to something each day? Or have you settled for coping and getting through a life you don't truly enjoy? As little children, you knew that you came to this planet to create, to feel alive and thrive. Slowly but surely, however, many of you were conditioned to wait for your joy, work for your reward, and to suffer and sacrifice. Many of you were conditioned by others who thought it was noble, holy, and righteous to put off their own joy. You were taught that you could enjoy your dessert only after you finished your dinner. You were taught that you could play only after completing your homework. You were taught that life isn't easy. No one hands you things on a silver platter. No pain, no gain. Life doesn't come easy. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to pay your dues. And a whole host of other beliefs that were passed down for generations by those who had inadvertently disconnected themselves from the joyful energy of Source. While this may be conventional human wisdom as we see it, it is spiritual nonsense. You came wired with a guidance system that gives you good feelings about things that are good for you and bad feelings about things that aren't. However, over time you learned to put your own internal feelings aside and look to others to give you feelings. You look to others for approval. You look to the pack to make sure you are socially acceptable. You look to the experts to figure out how to live your life. It can be so much simpler. If you want your life to be happier and easier, you can take a little quiet time each day, even a few minutes, to silence the mind and surrender to the love that is flowing to you at all times. The Source wants, knows, and cares about what is the most joyful, healthy, happy, abundant, and loving path uniquely for you. Your angels are always trying to guide you along that path. As you sit quietly, you reconnect with your own feelings. Some of these will be pleasant inspirations. Some of these will be feelings you don't want to feel. You may feel the disappointment you've settled for, or the frustration or impatience you feel around another's behavior. You may feel your own anger or sadness. You may feel a sense of powerlessness, which often manifests as anxiety. Feeling your feelings is good. They tell you where your vibration is and why you attract what you do. When you get in touch with how you truly feel, then you can reach for the thoughts that you truly create. You remain vibrationally stuck when you pretend to feel good about things you don't. When you find genuine reasons to feel good about the here and now, your vibration rises and you create movement. Perhaps you've pretended that you're okay with a past relationship and that you've moved on, but every time you sit quietly and think of the person, you feel irritation or anger rising. Don't stuff it. Feel it. feel beneath it. What is the anger telling you that you want? Not from that individual, but from life. Perhaps you passionately want people to take their share of responsibility in your life. Perhaps you deeply desire those who listen and care about your heart. What is it that you want? As you focus on how it might feel to have that new and improved situation in your life, suddenly your passion for life returns, hope returns, soothing occurs. Joy may even return as you remember you can have what you want, if not from one person or situation, then from another. You have gone beneath the painful emotions and found the love. This is a true vibrational improvement. Perhaps you're coping, but deep down feel an aching grief after a loss. This is entirely human, understandable, and nothing to be ashamed of. There are times when you must surrender to the emotion, and the greatest love you can give yourself is allowing the sobs and tears to pour forth from your ever-loving heart. But after the rain, after the storms of emotions, breathe. What do you want? You want to feel a connection with your dear ones. You want to feel a connection with life, self, and love. Can you just for an instant perhaps imagine what it would feel like to be in this state of connection? Can you find hope that you will achieve it? If so, you have raised your vibration, soothed yourself, and allowed the connection to begin. You may have to reach for these improved feelings time and again. Grief comes in waves. Nonetheless, each time you do, you are on a path to genuinely solidify the connections you seek. Perhaps you're in a job you can't stand, truly making the best of it, but as you sit quietly, you realize that you've lost hope for change. You feel resigned. You don't quite believe you can find better. Perhaps you can admit that you can't find better, but the heavens can. Maybe you can quiet your mind each day, make the best of what you've got, and dream of better. Now you are on a better path. Little by little, you'll start anticipating a new job. As your vibration matches the future situation, you will be inspired and guided straight into a better job. Dear ones, we know that there are times when you are in a life situation you don't like, around people you don't care for, or faced with problems you don't know how to solve. Feeling helpless, powerless, victimized, resigned, angry or sad is okay. In fact, it is better to feel that than to deny your feelings. Once you are honest about where you are, you can truly begin to create better. You can remind yourself, I was not born to settle. I was not born to rebel. I was not born to save, fix, or change others. I was born to experience situations that would motivate me to create, and then to create what I want. I was born to feel alive and to thrive. Your life is happening now. It doesn't begin when everything looks perfect. It doesn't start after you have worked yourself to death to fill the bank account, or at long last made it to retirement. Your life doesn't begin after the kids are in school, when the economy finally settles out, or when the world is stable. Your life is happening here and now, today, and this breath. Feel your feelings. Then gradually, one choice at a time, begin to improve them. As you raise your vibration, hope, inspiration, passion, and enthusiasm for life will return. God bless you. We love you so very much. The angels. This message was channeled by Ann Albers, and it was read for you by Adriana.